The hardest question to answer for most crypto investors is, should I take profit? Is now the time to sell? And there's been people in crypto for like 4 years that have never made any profit, that have never sold. People from last cycle, people from 2017 buying crypto, buying Bitcoin, ETH, XRP, Solana, who even knows what the token may be? They have not made a dime because they never sold. And maybe they were too emotional to buy the dips. The hard truth is that most people, they get excited at a time when Ethereum is high. And they may be even looking to buy and just now get into crypto now when things are really, really hot. No one cares about crypto when it's boring. The problem is the market's job is to destroy you. You're not supposed to win. It's going to make you as emotional as possible to make the wrong decisions every single time. And so some people, they have never taken any profit. They were buying crypto in 2017. They've never sold a dime. They haven't made any money. Maybe they're even down because they only buy when they get excited on big price pumps. Then there's people that they did sell, but they only sell at the bottom because, again, the market's job is to destroy you. It's to manipulate you. It's to make you feel like, oh, you've made such a terrible investment and sell at the bottoms. And the opposite's true, to make you think that, oh, crypto is finally going this time, and buy at highs. That is the trap that most crypto investors face. And so this brings the question, is it time to take profit now? Taking profit is never a bad thing, especially with ETH hitting its highs at $4,800, right? However, if you are like me, like most people, tracking the global money supply, if you're expecting an alt season, if you're expecting a rally, possibly some rate cuts, right? If you're expecting a lot of these things, you're still bullish, you're just a little concerned on, do I take a little bit now? You know it feels too early, but you also don't want to choke this again. You don't want to round trip the bags again, like maybe you did in January when you didn't sell anything and prices came crashing down. Now, there's one solution to this. Those of you that often come back to this channel, you know I'm a big DeFi guy. I am big on monetizing my crypto assets. So here's the beauty of DeFi, right? Is that I'm not having to take excessive profit on my Ethereum or my Bitcoin. If you believe in it long term, if you believe this big bull run is coming, if you believe it's not over yet, and you're not worried about the short-term volatility, you can be monetizing your assets along the way to new continued all-time highs. And so that's a lot of what I'm doing. My laptop's dead right now. I can't even get it to turn on, so I'm not really sure. So I'll just share my phone screen here for you guys. But look at this portfolio right now. It is showing, and let me just click pools and then click deposits. It's back. So as we can see here, guys, just showing you, I'm making just shy of $100 a day here on this portfolio. And that's super awesome because a lot of people have been in crypto for 2, 3, maybe even 4 years, full cycles, and they've never made a profit in crypto. They've never actually sold their bags. They're DCA'd more at the bottom, sure, maybe, but they haven't sold the top. They haven't sold and made any profit. And maybe even worse, they sell the bottoms and buy the tops because the market, again, its job is to destroy you. Its job is to emotionally manipulate you, manipulate the people that are retail, which the odds are a lot of people think they're not retail, but they are retail, right? And so the market's job is to manipulate you, to destroy you. And so it's nice to escape that part of the system, and I can play the long-term game because when it comes to investing, the longer your time horizon, the better your chance for success because you're not trying to play those short-term swings. You're not going to be watching the market hour to hour, day to day in a very stressed emotional state because I'm holding long-term on a lot of these assets. I'm up, like even on Ethereum, for example, I'm up a 3x from April. That's amazing. I'm not complaining. I didn't have to get cute and try to trade all these things, but I made a 3x since April. And I'm also making like 10% a month off these assets where I'm making literally $90 a day. It says right now, it fluctuates all the time. This portfolio is done as much as $200 a day on this 24 grand that's in here. It's also done, down to like 60, 80 bucks a day. I aim for 10% a month and it's on pace for over that. So a $24,000 portfolio right here should be making me, and we can just forget I'm screen sharing from the phone, but that's a nice $2,700 a month. And at times it does even more than that. $2,700 a month, that is beautiful. That is a beautiful, beautiful APR that I am more than happy with. And I mean, most guys in TradFi are making 10% a year, maybe, and I'm making that in a month. And I'm able to use those rewards as actual profits. And I can use that to buy more of the coins I love. I can use that to stack stablecoins on the side for the next time the market has a big dip. And instead of getting fearful and selling, you can be excited and pour more money into that dip. Or I can use that crypto, that 10% a month I'm making, just to cash flow my lifestyle, just to pay for my car bill, just to take stress off of my job, not worrying about losing the job security, or maybe you get sick. I've been sick all week. And so I've been feeling like crap. You can't tell. I need a haircut. Haircut's on Wednesday. It's Monday right now. I've been under the weather. So it's nice that like I haven't had to check the crypto market. I don't have to trade like a 9 to 5, treat it like a job. And I've made in the last couple of days $500 sitting there. There's $516 in unclaimed rewards sitting there for me to come in and take. And that's been over a couple of days. Based off APR, that means it was probably like about 5 days, which I don't think I claimed this weekend. So it's probably been about 4 or 5 days. That's $100 a day, guys. I mean, what do you need for $100 a day? That'll cash flow your lifestyle. And again, that is saying it is $2,800 a month. That's what a lot of people make working their job. They'll make about $3K a month, $3,600 a year. I mean, $36,000 a year. That's a normal income for a lot of people in the United States. Where if you have these crypto assets, you can put them to work and be making a daily profit for you. And again, the real superpower is, let me come over here to, the real superpower is where you can go to sites like Aave, for example, right? Where, I'm over here, I have $30,000 of ETH lent out on here. But guys, this was $10,000 a couple months ago, back in April. And so I've lent my Ethereum out over here. And I talk about this all the time, guys. I lend my Ethereum out, so I'm fully exposed. I get all that price appreciation. But then, guys, I'm borrowing this $5,000 against it, right? I'm paying, you can see here, 5% a year. Treat it like a business loan, paying 5% a year to borrow that USDC against my Ethereum, right? Over here on Aave, biggest lending platform in crypto. I'm borrowing against it, and I'm using that $5,000 loan at 5%. Oops, that $5,000 loan at 5% here. I'm taking that to places like over here. And then I use that on VFAT here to then cash flow. You can take that and you can say you want to go high risk. You want to play around with the black hole protocol that like Alex Becker and Elio Trades are talking about, right? I'm making like 1% a day off this, 0.95% a day off this. If you put $1,000 in there, you'll make $10 a day. If you put 10 grand in there, you'll make $100 a day right there. Now that's high risk. So I would definitely be very, very safe and careful. So you just need to be safe. You need to be safe, not take on too much risk, because that is a business loan you'll have to pay back. But the good beauty is that I'm still exposed to my Ethereum, guys. Like my Ethereum has went and tripled in price in a couple months, and it's making 3% there too. So without my business loan making money in pools, I'm still net positive on my APY, 0.3% here. So, excuse Costco. But then so everything I'm making here really is pure profit, guys. It is just pure profit. So lots of videos on the channel breaking this down. I get super in the weeds and stuff sometimes, but I mean, this really is the way just to be your own crypto exchange. Run it like a business. You don't have to be a trader. It's not another 9 to 5. You're not doing a bunch of like just fucking this. A lot of guys just do this in the fucking charts all day. I'm not looking at the charts, guys. I'm sitting here. I've been sick the last couple days, and I've made $517, and I haven't had to do a thing. And I'm still exposed to Ethereum as my main asset, borrow against it. I have things like Bitcoin lent out, Ethereum lent out. I have a lot of guys that have joined the group recently who have XRP they've been using. They use their XRP as collateral because they never want to sell their XRP, right? They're holding their XRP long term, even though I don't have any. But I've helped them lend it out, borrow against it, and then create cash flow. Guys, there's a gentleman in our group, and I'm going to have to blur out names here. Let me scroll over to it. Who off his Ethereum and XRP, he's making $4,000 a week. You can be monetizing your assets that you love and that you believe. I'm not telling you what coins to buy, and I will never tell you what coins to buy. I hate that. I hate shills. But I can show you how to take the stuff that you already hold, you already believe in, and create a cash flow and an income off of that, and then use that to buy more of the assets you love or live the lifestyle that you do want to live. So if that interests you, make sure you click the link in my description, book a call with me. Get access to our group, guys. We have 101 members right now inside. We do one-on-one calls. I'm going to help you set up and do exactly what we talked about. Monetize the assets that you already love. And we do group calls on Fridays and Saturdays, guys. And we have these going each and every single week. We have our crypto group call. We have our DeFi masterclass. There's always something going on. You get 24/7 access to me and others inside our community that are building the lives of their dreams off their crypto portfolio. They're using their crypto to attain the freedom that they've always wanted. And you can do the same. Guys, click the link in my description and see you in the next video.